Who am I? Well, my name is Taylor Miller. I am from Sacramento, California, and a few passions of mine is becoming a professional singer and a professional trumpet player.
I'm Marquise Carr, aka Keith Sama. I'm from East Oakland. If you want to get real exact, you know, like the block and stuff, like I'm from 72nd.
I'm Laura Tate. I'm 19 years old, born and raised in San Francisco. My passion and dreams, I have a passion for helping kids in unfortunate situations. And my dreams is to be a social worker and moving up to be a lawyer that'll help change the way the foster care system is ran.
My passion is music. Like, I really love music. I sleep, eat, bleed it. Like, it's everything to me.
The passions of mine, I'm very passionate about my music, the music I make, and the music I make with VRL specifically because I feel like it has more of a message. Just besides like most of the stuff you hear on the radio or like hear on SoundCloud, stuff like that, I feel like our music really has more depth and meaning. So that's one thing I'm passionate about.
I want to own the Raiders. Like, I got like huge goals, like real huge. I try to shoot for the stars.
I got involved in BRL when I was about 15, 16.
What I want to do is, you know, be a Grammy-winning artist, and I also want to, you know, change the school system and how it's ran. I want it to be more of a, like, instead of how it is now, I want it to be more of like a pathway instead of just like, you know, just going to school for classes. You actually going to school for what you want to do from the start.
Another goal of mine is to start helping out my family so then we could all move into a house that's close together and not far apart.
Before I came to BRL was when I was just kind of like becoming serious at making music. Like for a while I was just like writing stories or just like singing like in the shower or something like that. And like a lot of my workers and stuff knew about me, you know, singing and rapping and stuff, but like they knew it wasn't really like a serious thing for me, so they offered me BRL as a program to help me enhance my skills and realize if I really wanted to be an artist and musician or not. And I feel like once I got in the program, it was kind of clear to me that it's one of the things I want to do for a very long time. So.
I learned through Luke, Mr. Carter, and SK.
What motivated me was John Gill. He wanted me to be a rapper so bad because he heard me rap, so I was like, all right, I'm down.
Some feelings I had about therapy, I didn't really like it because I'm not a very talkative person at times. I didn't know if I wanted to go, but I wanted to try it out. And what had encouraged me to go was because, as I said, the passions, I really wanted to be able to perform on stage and show everybody what I can do.
I actually did not like therapy at all. I had multiple different therapists before joining BRL. BRL actually was the only form of therapy that I actually did accept and willingly did cooperate with.
Where I'm from and like my background, it was usually really frowned upon to be like in a therapeutic setting, like having a therapist. People didn't really find that cool or like the thing to do.
My feelings about therapy has always been the same because I did it when I was younger, so I feel like, you know, people who want to do it, they should do it, and people who haven't done it but thought about it, it's a good feeling just to talk to somebody.
Going through the BRL program, it changed because now I think of it as mental health.
Well, for me, it's I was going through a lot of anger issues, so I think my auntie thought I needed therapy, so it worked for me. I had my good days and my bad days doing it. Yeah, it's beneficial for people who like need somebody to talk to that's going through something but don't know who exactly to talk to.
Well, it changed because in BRL I'm able to just like flow for as long as I want, but when it comes to therapy you either get cut off or they end up talking back to you. So I would like to be able to just flow what I want and then keep going on.
A therapist just asking you about your problem, it's actually like, you know, to heal you. It's not just, you know, something to play with.
I've been in recharging life for over 5, 6 years, so now it's kind of like second nature to me to be expressing my feelings and talk about things in an open space, and I feel comfortable with it now, and I feel like it helps me more than it doesn't, because once I get to say what I have to say, I can feel better about myself, and I can, you know, helps me with confidence and all kind of stuff like that, so.
My perception has changed since I've been in BRL, like, not even just for hip hop, like my perception as a whole has changed.
And here at BRL, they teach you that it's kind of more to hip hop than just the stuff you hear on the radio. It's more of an art form. It's more of like a passion that you gotta have for something to bring out the best of it.
I was a lot more selfish before I got into BRL, and I feel like it changed me to start thinking about other people a little more. And also, as far as like hip hop, it like I enjoy all sides. Like I don't try to like judge the art. I kind of just sit back and just like, you know, take it all in and just be like, I don't really try to form my opinions on if it's good or bad, because that really don't matter. It's just opinion based.
Since being involved with BRL, I realized that hip hop isn't just what I hear through my headphones. It actually does have a therapeutic aspect to it, and I saw that with it helping me in my own life during my time at BRL.
Well, I'm not really a huge fan of hip hop. Before I was in BRL, I didn't like it as much, but I'm starting to get back into it after knowing that I could actually change what's going on now.
My first go-arounds with BRL, I actually lost my father, and so with that being said, it was a really hard time, and I remember BRL being a crucial part of helping me get over that and being able to deal with life after that.
Through BRL, it kind of made me realize the art of music that I have inside of myself, and it brought it out of me.
I just try to like, you know, soak up as much as possible because I love it, you know. Like I learned that words are really powerful, you know what I'm saying? What we say every day, like whether it's negative or positive, it affects people.
I say I've always found music to be healing. So they just show me like in ways how other people use it, like some people use it for meditation, some people use it to take out their aggression.
Hip hop has been healing because it allows me to basically speak without being judged.
Everything that you say, like you should try to, you know, come from a positive, you know, angle than a negative one, you know. That's how I feel. That's how I see it.
Some people use it to learn, some people use it, I don't know, it's different ways. Like they taught me, but it's hard to explain it.
BRL has shown me that I'm capable of doing more than the average young lady, and that I can use my talents in a way that I can affect other young men and women alike in a positive way, no matter the outcome of the situations.
Well, hip hop has healed me basically just through me telling my story about my troubled past and the things that I've been through. It's kind of made me stronger and made me a better person because I had that outlet and that just thing to hold on to keep me going.
Hip hop is very healing in many different ways, and the proof is in the pudding.
Honestly, like when I walk through Oakland, like through the hood parts, like, you know, a lot of times we don't even like to like acknowledge each other. Like I feel like simple stuff like that, acknowledgement and just, you know, passing positive vibes, like that type of stuff can help just subtly.
I think just going through the program itself and seeing what it entails and the stories that come out of it helps the community in itself. I feel like community and unity itself is one thing that brings people together and then helps people grow.
Probably being able to write down my feelings, because I know a few people that live where I live that hold in their feelings a lot and they don't really talk about them. So I'd want them to do as I'm doing and write them down, or at least.
I try to just like realize that everybody is going through stuff, and so I don't really take it so personal and try to, you know, make it like that person is out for me. I try to just like, you know, move and just like, you know, just pass positive vibes. That's all I really can say. Like that's the type of stuff that I'm trying to do.
Through this journey, I've realized that I'm really resilient. I'm very strong, determined, hardworking, and an amazing person.
I realized that I actually do like writing. I used to hate it before. And I realized that I've grown as a person looking back at my 13-year-old self, and here I am still involved with BRL at 19. I see my growth in life, my growth as a person, my growth in helping others, and everything in between.
I'm a good writer, you know. Like, I know in the past, like, when I first started BRL, I wasn't really that confident in like my lyrics and what I can do.
I realized that I'm capable of things I thought I would never be capable of.
I'm realizing that I need to have patience, which I don't have yet. So it's one thing I need to focus on is having patience.
Now I'm a lot more confident in that. Like, I'm in a group called Low Fiction, and we just been trying to like come with a different vibe as far as like Bay Area music and what we try to sound like.
Have amazing experiences with these trials of life. I feel like trials and tribulations are things that can be overcame. I feel like through hard work and dedication, anybody can be what they want to be. Just gotta stay determined and chase your dreams. Oh, follow me on Instagram. No, just
Dude, I was like, I chopped that. You know, I was